This chapter is about designing pay level, mix, and pay structure. So the learning objective in here, define the compensation and pay model and design compensation strategy. And major decision in here is external competitive pay relationship among organization and specify competitive pay policy. A survey is the systematic process of collecting and making judgment about the compensation paid by other employees. So the survey provides the data for translating policy into pay level, pay mix, and structure. And the purpose of survey, an employer conduct of participate in survey for a number of reasons. Adjust the pay level is response to changing rates paid by competitors and set the mix of pay form relative to that paid by competitors and establish of price or pay structure, analyze pay related problems and estimate the labor cost of product or service market competitors. So select the relevant market competitors. Relevant labor market includes employers who compete for same occupation or skill, for employees in same geographic area, and with the same products and services, and fuzzy markets. So design the survey. Who should be involved? How many employers? Publicly available data, word of mouth, and where are the standards? So design the survey, which job to include is including benchmark job approach, low high approach, benchmark conversation of approach, and what information to collect. Collect the organization data and total compensation data. So from the interpret survey result and construct a market line, we verify data. Check the accuracy of job matches, survey leveling, check for anomalies, and does any company dominate? Do all employers show similar patterns or outliers? So the statistically analyzes the frequency distribution, measure of central tendency, mode, mean, median, weight mean, and measure of variation, standard deviation, quartiles, and percentiles. So the approach to translate external competitive policy into practice is choice of measure, 50 percentile for base pay, 70% for compensation updating. So from policy line as percent of market line is specified a percent above or below market line and employee intends to match and other option pay among the leaders. Lead for some job families and lag for others. And why bother with grade and ranges? Offer flexibility to deal with pressure from external market and differences among firms, differences in quality among the individual applying for works, and differences in productivity or value of this quality variation, and differences in the mix of pay forms competitors use. So a pay range exists whenever two or more rates are paid to employees in the same job. One, to recognize individual performance differences with pay and meet employees' expectation that their pay will increase over time, even in the same job, and encourage employees to remain with the organization. Develop grades. Grades enhance an organization ability to move people among jobs with no change in pay. Each grade will have its own pay range, and all the jobs within a single grade will have the same pay range. So to establish range midpoint, minimum, and maximum, what size, what size should the range be? Size of range based on judgment about how range support career paths, promotion, and other organization system. And from policy to practice, broad banding involves collapsing salary grades into a few broad bands, each with a sizable range, one minimum and one maximum, range midpoint, and the purpose is to provide flexibility to define job responsibility more broadly and foster cross-functional growth and development is measures and acquisition. So from the purpose, provide flexibility and define job more broadly. And balancing internal and external pressure, adjusting the pay structure, internal pressure and external pressures. In internal pressure, there's job structure, external pressure, pay structure. So in the market pricing, there is issue. validity of market data, use of competitors' pay decision as primary determinant of pay structure, lack of value added via internal alignment, difficult to imitate aspect of pay structure are de-emphasized, and fairness. So this question in this chapter is interpret survey result and construct market line based on which one is not. One, frequency distribution, B, measure of central tendency, C, measure of variation, and D, market. And the answer is market. So this is the chapter. Thank you.